The World in Ginger back with another video. This has been taken from my Lisboa Starter Pack 2022. You can head over to Patreon there and you can get that ebook for free when you subscribe to the channel. That'll be amazing. It covers things like how to get your tax number, how to register an address, how to apply for a Portuguese residency, how to apply and receive your health number, your public health number, how to get a criminal background check, how to get a Portuguese, how that integrates with a Portuguese work contract, and also how to get your social security number as well. Now, when I started this channel a year and a half ago, I did give out some information about like my experience here and what I found, you know, when I found a house and how I got set up in Lisbon. They're still available, but I thought I would update this kind of video with some information about NIF. The NIF is the tax number here in Lisbon. Now, I'm not going to run through how to get the NIF number because I've already done a video on that, but I think that the best bet is to grab the ebook that gives you all the information about how to get it in kind of, yeah, the information that's been updated in 2022. But I'm just going to run through some questions that I kind of asked myself about NIF. So I've put them in the ebook as well. So FAQs about the NIF number. Does it expire? No, it doesn't expire, and it doesn't need to be renewed either, which is great. I didn't know that, but recently I found the information out. If you forgot your NIF number, what do you do? Best bet is to take your ID down to the financier office, and yeah, hopefully they can give you a copy of it. If you are abroad, you need to get in contact with the Portuguese embassy nearest to you. Also, you can log into the financier portal as well to get that information. But if you've forgotten your password for whatever reason, forgetting your password for that portal or to change it, you need to contact the financier office somewhere, and a lawyer can do that on your behalf as well. But of course, you've got to pay the lawyer to do that. Basically, a lawyer can act as you on your behalf when you're not in the country, and they can do things for you. But of course, you've got to pay for them. Let's have a look, see what else there is. Do I legally need to use my NIF number when making a purchase? Now, you'll see everybody in Lisbon just saying, here's my NIF, here's my NIF. You know, they buy a packet of chewing gum, here's my NIF. Buy some, you know, everything you can think of. No, you don't have to legally declare it. Only when you're making large purchases like a car or a house. Now, does that, you know, is there a certain amount of money you have to spend for it to become a large purchase? I unfortunately don't know that information. You know, you could, you know, imagine if you spent £20,000 in IKEA, would you have to declare that? Who knows? I'm probably at a guess, probably maybe, but you know, don't hold me accountable for that information. That's a good one. Maybe that can come in the next video, but no, you don't have to legally declare it. But I think people here, they declare it just out of habit, you know, because you can get money back at the end of the year. I think it's in February. You can add up all that stuff and it calculates it and gives you maybe a couple of €100 back, depending on how much you spent. But I found out that if you declare it on public health services like the dentist, the doctor, and other things like that, you get more money back than saying declaring it at the supermarket. So yeah, it's worth doing because you're going to be asked. You're going to be asked every time you get anything. Yeah, and if you're like me, you just say no say, because I don't know it. Okay, cool. What's another question I might hear you ask? Do residents of Switzerland need a finance resident, a rep to get a NIF? Yes, they do. Because it's not part of the EU. So countries that are not part of the EU will need a fiscal representative to get a NIF. They simply can't get the NIF themselves. It's becoming a little bit more difficult now. So people in England and Switzerland and, you know, other parts like Africa, your best bet with the NIF is just hire a lawyer to do it for you. There's services out there where you can pay them like 100, 200 euros or so. Varies from company to company. All this information is in the ebook, so you can check out the details of that. And I think I've put some links to some companies there as well. or at least a guide to how much it should cost, varied from company to company. But what other questions are there? I don't want to make this video too long. I'm just trying to. I've got quite a lot of things that I've written down. Now, what's the like? Yeah, there's a couple of ways that you can actually get the NIF as well. You can go in the office, in person. It usually takes probably about an hour. Do you need to book an appointment? No, I didn't book an appointment. I mean, it depends on how long you want to wait. You just get a ticket and wait. You know, apparently you can also email the office themselves and request one. Now, I wouldn't do that, just based on my experiences of emailing people and just waiting around. I would go and get it done in person. That'll be the best bet. Now, if you're a non-EU resident and you want to get a NIF, it gets a little bit more tricky. I've put all the full details to how to, the details of that in the ebook. But it certainly becomes a lot harder to get it. You can't simply just take your passport to the office and give them an address where you live and say, give me a NIF number. They asked you for a lot more information, and usually you have to have a legal guide to help you out. But I think, it's quite straightforward, and it's one of the first things, if not the first thing you should get if you're moving to Portugal, if you're considering living in Portugal, because you'll need it for other things. And it's kind of like a chain of things that you need, basically, and then the NIF is the first thing you get, and it opens doors for many things, including getting that money back at the end of the year, which is always good. Yeah, I think that's the video pretty much done. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. This is kind of a bit of an impromptu video. I just kind of thought about it, and I was like, okay, I'll do it. So if you feel like I've missed anything, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you notice me reading my notes, well done. You're paying attention, because I was reading my notes, because I like to do that. So subscribe for more and get the ebook. All the information you need to know about Lisbon, or at least getting started here in Lisbon or Portugal, is in the ebook. Support me on Patreon, The World in Ginger, and I'll see you in the next video, which should be on the weekends. So yeah, stay safe and see you soon.